Okay, hopefully we're back online. We have been having problems today. Don't know what you missed. You missed more of my blabbering. I was just talking about migration and Montezuma and how good it is. I don't know how long you were away. I see, a double-crested cormorant, which might give us a nice view. Just flew in and took the place of a gull up on top of the remnants of a tree. And I wouldn't mind getting this cormorant. Oh, don't fly away, you. This could be one of our better looks at one. Let me stop right here. I'm gonna lighten it up more. Usually they're far out away from us and we don't get a really good look. I wouldn't mind seeing this one better. Stay there. I want to see you. Lighting isn't perfect, so I'm lightening it up actually a little bit. So again, this is a double-crested cormorant. It's not a duck, if you don't know. And if you see them in the water, they often, you can see they seem to be almost, not quite below the water surface as they swim, but they tend to float on the water lower than a duck would. And my understanding is they're less buoyant than ducks are, but they need to be less buoyant because what they consume, they eat fish, and they need to swim after them, so they wouldn't want to be too buoyant and make it difficult to dive after the fish that they consume. The other thing that you see them doing is what this one is doing, probably, and that is they don't dry out quite like ducks do, and they need to sometimes be out of the water to dry their feathers, and they'll do what this one is doing to help dry. This is maybe our best look yet at a double-crested cormorant in many ways. Again, the lighting is not really ideal, but we're still getting a decent look. Oops. A few more moments and then we're going to move on. There was an egret in the area and I lost sight of it, sorry. Okay, that was nice. We're going to move on. Just in case we see something. Haven't seen many Canada geese today, just a few. Where are they? See another wood duck, small one, young one. That's another mallard. A couple great egrets, so I might be seeing, I'm not sure if it's the one that was on a tree trunk or not, but there's also another one anyway. Not close, so I'm not going to bother to show them to you right now. Well, I'll show you where they are at least. Here and here. Looks like one. Oh, is that? I don't know if it's a different harrier, but it is a northern harrier. I absolutely love to watch them fly. I know. I've said that before. We're going to move on because it's not getting any closer. Goose. Oh, and another one which I can't see now. Behind me. Oh, make it 3. No, 4 total. So these 3 plus 1 that I don't know if you saw. Making that noise. Is that a tiger breed I'm hearing? Or? Oh, it's kind of a goose, actually. Well, kind of an odd. Kind of an odd sound from a goose. Cute. I love Canada geese. I know. Not thrilled about the mess they made. But as I've said before, I believe all the birds make a mess. So, you know. See all that much more here along Wildlife Drive. Again, not our most exciting, certainly, but and it could have been worse. And I'd say it was overall worse last week than it was today. It shows you how bad the sightings were last week. What do I see? My own, see a turkey vulture in the air. My own thinking last week was, you know, if I see anything of interest, I would record it like I normally would record it. And if it was worth, you know, proved worth sharing, I would later, you know, upload it to YouTube. Make it 2 turkey vultures. But I did not record anything at all last week here on Wildlife Drive. Not one thing. I admit I did things a little differently than I normally would. And what I mean by that is, you know, sometimes if there are birds in the distance while, you know, we're on the tour, I may, you know, record them as I point the camera at them because, you know, I want to show you what they are, whatever they are. Whereas last week, I didn't always know what the birds were, but I knew that given where they were, you know, how far they were from me, that it wouldn't be like any kind of a worthwhile recording. And I had an idea as to what they were, and maybe my ID through binoculars was good enough, so I never bothered to record. So again, I did things a little differently, but not that much differently. Okay, so let's go to some of our usual places and see if we can see anything of interest. Just making my notes. Anyway, officially, Wildlife Drive is done for the day. I wouldn't mind going to Shockey Pool even just to see, you know, if they've done any mowing yet, or just how, you know, how things are being handled. look up at this osprey nest that we're about to pass, and we've been looking at when it's August and they still have, and this is not the only nest where I see it, where there are still young in the nest, or at least I believe they're young. It's August, and think about it, the red-tailed hawks on the Cornell campus left the nest in what? Early to mid-June? Oops. Okay, so let's take a look as best we can. Maybe the lighting might be a little better today than it has been sometimes. Wait a second, I see something in the distance. I think I see another osprey in the air, but there are two on the nest at least. So I'll try to give you a look at them in a moment. One second.